Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube segment, I'm going to be giving a review regarding a fast food restaurant. Many of you may have heard of it, called McDonald's. Yes, that renowned McDonald's. That is one of the more popular fast food places in the world, I would say. And some experiences I've had there. Now, don't get me wrong, the food, I mean, for fast food, I feel is stupendous. It's one of the best that I've ever been to. I mean, as far as fast food goes, it's comparable and competitive with the one other fast food places that are out there. Don't get me wrong. The price for fast food generally has become a little bit more extravagant over the years. The last time I had gone to McDonald's on my birthday on July 1st, I think it was over $6 to get it was a quarter pound meal. So it's prices are just going up in general, and I respect and understand that. Now, however, on the other another aspect to look at is the fact that my experience with the people, with the employees, has not always been stellar there. And there was one moment, I think it was November 2012, where I felt like, believe it may have been a manager at a local McDonald's in Nashville, Tennessee, that I felt like she got a little bit belligerent with me, and it really was no cause for it. To this day, I never got an apology from her. I called up and I reported this to the McDonald's number, the 800 number or whatever it is, and I told them my experience. I had been talking with a McDonald's employee on that day, and I said something to the McDonald's employee, and the manager consequently started chuckling a little bit and snickering. And I asked her, "Were you laughing at something that I stated?" And she just responded, "I was laughing at something." And I kept asking her, and she wouldn't tell me. And the fact that she wouldn't expound or elaborate on what she was actually laughing at, it made me feel that it very well probably was me. And even by some minuscule chance she wasn't, she could have at least said that I wasn't laughing at what you had said. And really, that really irked me. And to this day, I mean, it's going on almost 3 years since the incident. I mean, I never actually got the apology from her. I felt like maybe more could have been done about this as far as possible disciplinary action. Now, another incident took place recently at the McDonald's, another one in Nashville, Tennessee. And what happened was, okay, it was my birthday on July 1st. This was 5 days ago. And I walked into the McDonald's, and I was supposed to have a birthday dinner. I had a robust 3 people show up, by the way, me, myself, and I. And I go in there and I order my quarter pound meal. And at the conclusion of the order, when I got the food, or at the end of the transaction or whatever, the gentleman, the cashier, said, "Happy birthday, by the way." And I didn't know this cashier. I don't know who he is. Someone apparently had called up there and told him that it was my birthday. Now, I asked him and I inquired, "How did you know it was my birthday?" And he said, "I'm psychic." Now, that bothered me, because now he may not have been malicious when he made this statement. However, I felt like it was inappropriate to say this to me, considering he didn't know me, doesn't know me. And I basically had responded and said, "Yeah, I performed open heart surgery with a ballpoint pen, by the way." And he never wanted it. And really, I felt like what he could have said was, "Well, gee, I'm sorry, I'm not at liberty to say who it was." Giving somebody a caustic, sarcastic answer is not necessary, especially when you don't know that person. I could understand maybe if you've established a rapport and you got to know the person, then you may feel more at liberty and more freer to maybe joke with the person at that point in time. Now, I think what had bothered me too, and this is outside of McDonald's, was the fact that somebody called up or told this person it was my birthday, but yet that person had the ability to be mischievous and do this, but at the same time why couldn't him or her take that 2 minutes out of their schedule and grace me and dignify me with their presence and sit down with me on my birthday? I don't understand that, and that they just wanted to remain anonymous. I understand it was in good intention, but anyway, I didn't really appreciate it because I pretty much knew nobody was going to show up, and that basically exacerbated an already bad mood for me. Now, back to the McDonald's thing, yeah, and it's very nice too. I mean, the people, they talk about how in Nashville, Tennessee, how people are very benevolent and kind and nice and this and that. But with my experience at McDonald's, I've had some people be friendly and cordial with me, but then others have not. And really, there were other bad experiences at McDonald's where an elderly woman acted kind of belligerent and it was very acerbic with me one time. At least there was something done more about that incident than the one that the two that I basically talking about. Now, on the second incident, I pretty much, when I was telling you about the employee being sarcastic and saying I'm psychic and that's how he knew it was my birthday, I pretty much essentially let him and the manager know what was going on, and I didn't appreciate it. And I believe the manager told me that she was going to take care of it, so hopefully she did say something to him. But what happens is, this is really something where you don't really even have the incentive or impetus to come back to a place when people act like that. And that's pretty much what I want to say. And as far as the food and the speed of service, everything was pretty much copacetic. Everything was okay with that. But I really, but my experience at McDonald's overall has been a little more disappointing than it has been positive, I think. And it's a shame. I guess I have to say I'm not loving it, right? I guess that would be appropriate. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube segment for my McDonald's review. And until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.